What?
My neighbor John Totoro.
I'm surprised that's not a shirt.
What?
You bad person.
Quantum mechanics. Quantum physics.
What?
Yeah, who rides bikes that's over 10? No one but fucking hippies and Lance Armstrong.
What? Hold up.
Hello, welcome to another edition of What's the Hold Up? I'm Zach.
And I'm Heather.
Yay! She's back!
I'm back!
All right.
What's up, bitches?
So, babe, what did you think? How did we fare without you last week? I needed 2 people to replace you.
Yeah, you did. But 2 awesome people. I think you guys did pretty good. I was going to be mean and say it was total shit, but it wasn't. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
it
was alright.
One addition to that, I want to answer your question.
Yes, answer one of our burning questions.
I'm going to answer the burning question, because you asked it like 500 times. Oh. Why is it called Shiny New Year?
Yes, why?
It's because of Rudolph's shiny nose.
Oh.
Light dawns on Rudolph's nose. Shut up. Once again, this is a podcast, and they can't see your face. So, with your
Gelfling.
Yeah, stop with your tomfoolery.
Yes, take you to him, I will.
Thank you, Yoda.
Oh man, imagine Yoda versus a Skeksis.
Oh God, the Skeksis would be dead in 2 seconds.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because Yoda would be like,
just whipping out
your shit I will not take.
Yeah.
Annoying you sound.
Annoying bird-ass shenanigans I will not stand for.
Yeah, exactly.
They are birds, right? Like, aren't they like weird bird?
Yeah, they're like really large vultures.
Oh wow, way off topic. All right, so we're recording this on New Year's Eve.
Yay!
So forgive us if
like 10 minutes before the ball drops.
Yeah.
My
balls are gonna drop. No,
yeah.
That was bad.
Right in the bed. Good night, folks.
Forgive us if we're a little bit silly, because it is New Year's Eve and all.
It is.
So tonight we.
Mama had some tequila. It's pretty great.
Heather made a concoction consisting of.
It's an Ecto-Rita.
Heather made an Ecto-Rita.
I did.
It's a margarita with Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, because I bought a bunch of that shit when it came out, because nostalgia's my friend.
I know.
This whole podcast is
downstairs
nostalgia.
we have a case of Ecto Cooler and we have a case of Surge. It's like
fuck yes.
Fucking 1994 up in this bitch.
Yeah, so anybody out there in the land of podcast listening, if you happen to find some more Surge or some more Ecto Cooler, send it my way.
I thought you were going to do the opposite. I thought you were going to be like, oh, if anybody out there wants some Surge or Ecto Cooler, just send me your...
No,
it's going to be like, what are you trying to do, like the Mr. Plinkett Red Letter Media thing? Like, oh, send me your email and I'll send you a pizza roll.
Nope. Nope. I will not send you a drop of Ecto Cooler, because that is all mine. Except for my son, who guilts me into giving him some of it.
I thought you were going to say, except for my son, I'll gladly send him out.
Yeah, I'll gladly send pieces of my son.
Oh, God, I was just going to say...
You fuck!
Here's a finger for Sally in Ohio. Here's a toe for Johnny Mathis in fucking Rhode Island.
Johnny Mathis is dead,
is he?
I think.
Well, then, goddamn it, who stole my baby's toe? If Johnny Mathis is dead, who stole my
baby's toe? Who stole my baby's toe?
I hold the dairy-o who stole my baby's toe. And many more. No, if Johnny Mathis... No, this is serious, goddammit. If Johnny Mathis is dead, who the fuck did I sell one of my children's toes to?
Another person named Johnny Mathis, maybe? Because there could be another one in the world, you know.
There was like 5 in the white pages when I looked.
Was that a white pages you found, like, in my parents' basement from, like, 1985? Since the white pages, like, I don't even think exists in physical form anymore.
No, telephone books still exist. No one knows why, though. That's the weird thing. No one knows why.
You know what it is? You know what it is? They're thinking about the apocalypse. Basically, if they make the phone books, when the apocalypse happens and we need shit to burn to survive.
Oh God, thank God. I thought what you were getting at was that they're like, when the apocalypse happens and the internet goes down, people are going to have to look up people by phone book to call. And I'm thinking to myself, like, there's still going to be no fucking regular analog phones. It's all going to be fucked up. But then I realized you weren't talking about looking people up in the apocalypse.
No, I wasn't.
After the nukes fell, I had to go back to, like, looking people up in the white pages to call.
Mm-hmm.
Holy...
Anyway.
Anyway.
So, with all that, we are here to talk about...
Harry and the Hendersons.
Yes.
La, 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 la.
Another John Lithgow.
Another John Lithgow.
Because can't get enough of him, because he's pretty fucking great.
Can't get enough Super Lithgow crisp. He's got the crunch in lunch.
God.
Oh, boy.
We're just all about the nostalgia today.
Yeah, I guess so.
What happened to Golden Crisp?
I don't think anything happened to it. I think it's still around.
Is
you
it
just don't see
still
the commercials
around?
anymore. Yeah.
You know what I miss?
What?
Even though it's still around.
If you say smacks, I will smack you because I hate smacks.
Oh, I love
Dig 'em.
Smacks.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yes.
Ugh.
I could eat a whole box of that all by myself in like one sitting.
Wait, was there a lot of difference between smacks and Super Golden Crisp?
I don't know.
Sugar Bear?
Sugar Bear,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
The Sugar Bear.
Wait, isn't Sugar Bear also the name of the guy from fucking Honey Boo Boos?
I think so. I don't know.
God.
I don't know. So yeah.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Yes. What do you remember about Harry and the Hendersons?
I remember a big old Sasquatch.
Yep.
I remember John Lithgow hit him with his car.
Yes.
And they're like, oh no, we killed it. Better put it on the top of the fucking car and take it home to eat later. No, I forget why they put it on the car, actually. I just remember they take it home.
No room in the car for him. And...
No shit, asshole. What I mean is, why the fuck didn't they just, like, drag it over to the woods? Why did they bring it home?
Because they found Sasquatch. They found Bigfoot. Why would you just leave him in the woods to die?
I don't know. Anyways, you're confusing me. Anyways, I'm
they
sorry.
could make millions.
No, because then he doesn't want to do that, though.
Trillions.
He doesn't want to do that later on, though, right?
They could cut him up into bits and send him all over the world to their fans.
They could send it to Johnny Mathis.
To Johnny Mathis. They could send Johnny Mathis a giant Bigfoot foot.
He had all the toes he wanted.
All
Toes
the
for days.
Johnny Mathis had a real toe fetish, I guess.
Yeah, we're really cracking that wide open.
Oh, gross.
No, but so listen. All right, so I remember that they hit the Sasquatch and they brought it home.
Yes.
And he wakes up
to help him heal.
And he,
yeah.
He wakes up and he rampages through the house and they get him to calm down and
yeah.
Basically, he becomes sort of like a part of the family. And,
yeah, there are people out there like hunting for him.
There's people out there hunting for him, and there's something about he works at like a sporting goods store or something.
Yeah,
with his dad, and he draws something like. But he really wants to be an artist, and he draws the Sasquatch, and he comes back into the store the next morning, and like the father has drawn fangs and like gore on the fangs and like mean eyes and John Lithgow's like, no, he's not like that at all. And and then I remember Don Amici comes and he's like, oh, I stepped out of the cocoon and I'm back. And Now you gotta fucking bring Sasquatch into the woods, and then there's like to get him away from the poacher people, and then there's like a Sasquatch family, like a baby Sasquatch and a mother Sasquatch and all that.
Yeah, and they return him to his family, and it's all.
And I remember at some point to get him to get in the car. I remember there's like a big dent in the roof of the car where he sits, and I remember to get him into the car, John Lithgow like tosses like McDonald's cheeseburgers in the car.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember that.
That's about it. I remember something about Mom. He's eating my corsage.
Oh my god,
I remember that too.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
he's eating my corsage.
Because I remember at the time I was like, "What the fuck is a corsage?"
Right.
Like I didn't understand. Someone tried to tell me it's a flower, and I'm like,
"What is he?"
I'm like, "But it's in a plastic like fucking salad container, like from a takeout store. Like what the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, I was always confused by that.
Yeah, that's pretty much all. And there's something about I know there's a part with like dip or something, some white container of stuff that like Harry like spills or something. He starts to laugh. I don't know, something like that. But that's about all I remember. Do you remember the television show?
No.
You
not
don't?
At all.
There was a Harry and the Hendersons TV show.
I had no idea.
Now, it was one of those things where obviously John Lithgow wasn't in it. Not that he wouldn't do TV, as we know from Third Rock from the Sun, but I'm trying to remember who the dad was. I don't remember off the top of my head. I almost want to say it's that dude from the first X-Men movie who plays Senator Kelly, but I could be wrong.
I think you might be right, actually.
You said you don't even remember that there was a show.
No, but I'm thinking about it now. And
Well, what I was going to say, the cool thing is, whether it's the direct actual one from the movie or not, they got... The makeup is the same as the movie, like the Sasquatch makeup. It's not like a cheaper version. It is Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. In fact, we found out last podcast, you weren't here, but I know you listened to it. We found out that the guy who played Harry in the movie did play him on the show. Same guy, same makeup and everything. Yeah. So, you know, it's interesting. It really was just like they took him from the movie and, you know, and put him on TV.
Right.
I don't remember much about the show. I don't see how you could stretch that premise. Oh, we get a Sasquatch live with us. It's wacky. Right. You know what I mean? Because you don't get the fun that you get from Alf because he's still got to be sort of a moron.
Yes.
He's not going to all of a sudden start talking and, like, helping you with your taxes. You know, you're like, oh, Harry, what do you think about this deduction? And, you know, and Harry's like, oh, if you donated anything to the church this year, you can write off up to $500 in deductibles. You know, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, that's about all I know.
Yeah, I remember some of the stuff you were saying, but, I mean, honestly, I remember less. I remember them hitting him with the car, and them taking him home, and he has, like a cut on his head.
That's right.
And whatnot. And,
this is one I vaguely have not seen in a long time.
The burgers.
Yeah.
And that's something to do with, like, you know, there are hunters that are looking for him.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't remember anything else, which is crazy, because I remember watching this movie a lot when I was younger.
You know what's funny? I'm sure that if I actually went back, I would find out that it really was probably like maybe once, possibly twice at the most, but I swear I feel like I watched this in school like 4 or 5 times. This and like, it's sort of like with Charlotte's Web. I swear from 1st to 4th grade we read that book, like in different classes, like 4 times. And for some reason, I feel like we watched Harry and the Hendersons. One time I know specifically, we had... So when we were in middle school, this was before giant TVs were obvious. This was back when a 27-inch TV was fucking huge. Christ, even when back in like 2000, like early 2000s, I remember thinking I had it made because I got a 27-inch TV. So back when I was in middle school, it was basically this big screen.
Yeah.
Okay? They had a projector. I guess I'll just say it that way. They had a projector, but one that you could put media into.
Yeah.
Although this was before DVD, so I'm assuming they hooked a VCR up to it or something.
Yeah.
Basically, we watched a movie on a big screen that they projected it onto in the cafeteria. And I remember this was one of the movies that we watched that way.
Harry and The Hendersons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't really much to that story. I just remember watching it in school. Oh shit, it's Harry and his Hendersons.
Yeah, I just know that, like, my mom taped it off TV. Because I have all these tapes that, like, have all these random movies and TV specials and things like that. Yeah,
you and everyone else over 30.
Yeah. Well, but, like, I still have a lot of mine. And I know...
You and everyone else over 30.
Well, maybe. But I just...
Trust me, I bet everyone's got like a shed or a basement like ours where there's some, like, stuck away.
Yeah. But I remember this one was on one of those, and I watched it a lot when I was younger, and then just forgot about it for a really long time. Like, a really long time. And now, it's gotta be, like, 15, 20 years since I've actually seen it.
Interestingly, do you remember we bought it?
We did.
We bought it. We bought it for Michael and Jacob.
Yes.
A couple years ago. It was in like the $5 bin at Walmart. And they did. Michael said on the last podcast he loved that movie. But it's just funny, we did that and we haven't watched it.
We haven't watched it in ages.
I think it's one of those movies that sort of slips. It's like Batteries Not Included, or like Flight of the Navigator, maybe. You don't hear much about it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what do people our age always talk about? The Labyrinth, Neverending Story, maybe
Goonies.
The Dark Crystal, Goonies.
Yeah.
And that's about the same movies over and over again. You never see anybody talk about Harry and the Hendersons.
Like the obscure...
Or, again, Batteries Not Included is a great fucking movie. Watched that recently with the boys, so we can't do that one. If you're leaning over to fart, I'm going to be so pissed.
I was going to say, oh, Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year. Mwah, mwah, mwah. God. So, anything else that you remember?
I don't remember anything else.
That's right.
I'm pretty stoked to watch this, actually.
Yeah, I'm stoked too. I'm Greystoke.
Yeah?
Legend of Tarzan, yeah.
You.
I'm Stoker and Hoop.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm Sherry Lois and Bram. I'm Sherry Lois and Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh my god. I want to see that as a picture. Sherry Lois.
I'm Bram Bones Dracula.
Oh my god. That story would have ended differently.
Yes.
That would be so cool.
Ichabod Crane.
No, you could rewrite the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, but with like vampires.
Holy shit.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Whatever. I think it'd be cool.
Be like
Pride and Prejudice and zombies.
With zombies, but instead it's Sleepy Hollow and it's with vampires.
Yeah.
I think you got a bestseller on your hands there, babe.
Yeah, I should get writing.
Write it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now.
Do it now.
I'm going to do it.
Do it. Gotta do it. Okay.
After I finish my second Ectorita.
Oh, Ectorita. Rita Wilson.
Oh my god. Goodbye.
Do you think Norman Reedus drinks Ectoritas?
Yes.
So tired. Okay. No, not even tired. Just feeling really good.
Yeah.
No, don't you fucking talk about Jim Gaffigan in front of me. You know I fucking hate that guy.
I wasn't. I was just saying Hot Pocket.
Douche Lord. Lord of the Douche.
He's not Lord of the Douche.
He is Michael Flatley, Lord of the Douche.
You are just mad because you look like him.
Alright, let's go watch Harry and the Hendersons. And if I come back solo, know that it's because I murdered my wife.
So, see you next year, guys. Ho! Heyo!
For ages, he has hidden in the forest, eluded hunters, baffled scientists, and remained a mystery until the Hendersons bumped into him.
What is it?
It's a major discovery. We have to take it home.
George. It's alive!
It's eating my 15th birthday corsage!
Uh-oh.
George, he's coming back!
Stall him!
I can't! How?
Show him the pasta maker!
This is our home! Our stuff!
Sit. Exercise, Irene.
This is it.
The whole world's gonna know.
Ran away.
I gotta find him. I'm going to kill him. He means something to me. Can't you see that? He means something to me.
We'll never see him again, will we?
What I'm going to say now might save his life.
There has been yet another sighting of the creature that some people are now calling
Harry!
Harry?
Since when does he have a name?
Since right now.
The average American family just got bigger. Harry and the Hendersons.
Isn't he something?
And we're back from watching Harry and the Hendersons.
Yes, indeed.
What'd you think, babe?
It was good, actually. I mean, you can't go wrong with John Lithgow. I love him. But
I actually enjoyed it quite a bit.
yeah?
Yeah. People are going to think we're crazy, like, oh, you don't like It's a Wonderful Life, but you fucking love Harry and the Hendersons. But honestly, it did what few of these things have done, where it wasn't better than I remember it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't worse than I remember it. It's pretty much how I remember it. A nice little family movie.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised to see it's got a really low rating on, like, IMDb. Not that that's the be-all and end-all of anything.
Because it's kind of a weird movie. Like, it's...
How so?
In the sense of, like, it's very fast-paced. Like, they hit him with the car, they bring him home, because they think it's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is.
Right.
But, so they bring him home, and then, like, he's not dead, so they go through, like, him destroying the house, and, you know, burying the animals,
right,
and whatnot. And this is all in the span of, like, days. Like, a couple of days.
Yeah.
That they hit him, they take him home, they hang out with him at the house, and once everything calms down, fall in love with him.
Yeah.
And John Lithgow's character just goes out of his way to, like, save him. And then they let him go into the wild.
Within, like, a week.
Within less than a week.
You know what's
It's less than a week. How did they fall in love with him in less than a week? How, like, they're physically heartbroken. Like, you can tell that they are, like, they're so in love with him and just so fucking heartbroken when they have to, like, get him to go because that Poirot guy is coming.
Jocko.
Yeah, Jacques Lafleur or whatever the fuck his name was. It's Poirot. I don't care. It's the same guy. Poirot.
Totoro?
Pororo?
John, my neighbor John Totoro.
I'm surprised that's not a shirt.
My neighbor John Totoro. Oh, I know.
Oh, that should totally be a shirt.
T-Fury or some shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, I don't... It's...
You know why I'm over here laughing? Because I have had this complaint about so many movies, and for some reason, I didn't pick up on it with this one. No, it's so funny because what you just said was my big thing back in, like, 99/2000. I forget exactly when it first came out because I saw it once it was on video, but fucking Gladiator. Everyone loved that movie, right?
Okay.
And I watched it, and I was like, this is like, I'm like, things like Ben-Hur and shit used to be like epic. Like, it felt like it took like years. I'm like, this dude goes from being the captain of the army to a slave to the best gladiator in the world within like a week. He has like 2 fights, and all of a sudden he's the best gladiator in the world. It's like the Harry and the Hendersons thing you just said. I'm like, this is happening way too fast.
It's like,
and I've had that problem with Romeo and Juliet, where I'm like, oh yeah, they knew each other for a day, and
that one's written that way,
right?
Also,
but my point being is, I usually have that same complaint with things like this.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that this time. You're absolutely right. It happened so quickly.
It's so quick, and like I watched it, and I'm like, it was over so fast. I was like,
I noticed that
nothing
too.
Nothing happened.
And you know what?
What happened in between?
When does this movie begin?
Where's the middle part of this movie? Like, it's like it got cut out, and just they. But
just
what's
so funny about that together. Though? I've been finding that very refreshing with some of these older movies because movies are too long now.
They are too long.
I don't know how we got this weird juxtaposition where movies are edited and cut too quickly. Okay, as in they jump from cut to cut too quickly, but they're too long.
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Because even comedies, which used to be like 90 minutes perfect length for a comedy, right?
No, like 2.5 hours now.
Well, you get these Judd Apatow movies where he likes to just let them,
yeah, but they're great, though.
No, they're great. But what I'm saying is he just lets them improvise and you get, like, a comedy isn't usually over 2 hours long. Yeah. That's insane. And there's and even action movies, again, 90 minutes was like the perfect thing. Yeah. Star Wars was considered a long movie. It was like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there weren't things like Gone with the Wind and right.
No, but now like
every Marvel movie has to be 2.5 to almost 3 hours long. You know, Lord of the Rings set a fucking trend.
Yeah.
And what's funny is those deserve to be because because the story is so epic.
Yeah.
But I don't know that Captain America: The Winter Soldier, as great as the movie was, needs to be almost 3 hours long. I don't know that Avengers needs to be 3 hours long. Well, that's also because there's so many characters and whatnot and everything.
Yeah.
One of the things I saw consistently brought up about Deadpool, okay, on top of the fact that the content was so fresh and so new, was that it was under 2 hours long.
It was, yeah.
That was
quick,
actually a selling point, though.
It's quick and to the point.
I saw that, but Heather, I saw that in more than one review as a selling point. That it was under 2 hours long. I'm like,
awesome
really?
Shit.
That's crazy. So, getting back to the Harry and the Hendersons thing, you're absolutely right. I felt the same way. I'm like, this is so... I felt that same way where I'm like, wait a minute. There's not really... You know what else it was missing? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but there wasn't really any montages.
No.
Like, getting to know you montages.
No.
Which was actually kind of cool that they didn't use that.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, wait a minute. So he's with them for a few days, and all of a sudden is when John Lithgow gets him in the car with the food and tries to get him to leave. And I'm like, wait, what happened to the bond? I thought I remembered him being there longer. And then he comes back, and he's there for like a day before fucking Don Amici comes. So I'm like, wow, no, you're right. It is pretty quick.
It's very quick. And it all happens and
I actually think it's a very tight script, though.
Yeah.
Well, what I mean is, I think nowadays, too, there's way too much exposition and things. I love how you got through, like, basically two conversations, I think. You found out that John Lithgow's character wanted to be an artist and basically got pushed into this hunting shit by his dad. Mm-hmm. You know, but they don't have any part where he sits down and he's like, I always wanted to be an artist, but my dad said no, go into the business. It was one conversation where he's like, I wanted a set of paints when I was 8, and my dad bought me a BB rifle. That was it.
Yep.
And then later on, his dad's like, oh, do you still have that paint shit at home?
Yeah.
And is it
should have hired a real artist.
Right,
what
exactly.
An asshole.
Exactly, but
that guy always plays a dick.
Yeah, and Emmett Walsh or whatever.
Yeah.
But what's great is you got that whole backstory of John Lithgow without having to be told it. I like that, movies used to do that.
Yep.
You ever have that feeling where if I were to sit here and ask you before you watch a movie, what do you remember about it, like we do on the podcast, and you might say a few things, but then when you're watching it, even though you have no way of proving this, you're remembering everything that you watch?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt that way in this. I'm like, that's right, I remember him burying all the animal heads. And I remember now, unlike what I said before about it being cheeseburgers, I remember it's actually the fish sandwich.
It's the fish sandwich.
That lures him into the car. No, you said it, the other word the other night.
A pescatarian.
Pescatarian, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's a pescatarian. I remember the thing where, like, John Lithgow's talking to the nosy neighbor and the floor is going up and down.
Oh,
and
that
he's
was
pretending
great.
He's exercising. I remember that as it was about to happen.
As it was about to happen, exactly.
I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, that's like when he wanted to bury the one head earlier or whatever. I remembered, I was like, that's right. He finds them all later. And then they have to bury them all. Like, yeah.
Yep, I remember all of that, and he eats the corsage because he eats vegetation.
Right.
It was a little weird that he spoke.
What did he say?
He said okay.
Okay. I remembered he said something.
But I mean, I guess that makes sense.
I was expecting him for some reason.
You spent a week with human beings.
I was expecting him to go, be good.
I know. So, what I found bizarre out of this whole thing, actually, was the at the very end, when all these other Sasquatch all of a sudden just show up out of nowhere. They weren't there before, and they just show up out of nowhere. There's even a little baby Sasquatch.
Yeah. Why was that bizarre? You think he's the only one?
No, but they weren't there before.
What do you mean?
Like, when they were running through the woods and stuff, they weren't there.
Yeah, they were hiding.
I just find it weird that,
Did you also notice that they were hiding when you saw them, too?
Well, yes.
Like, they look like trees and shit? Yeah.
Yes. I did notice that, but I just thought it was kind of weird that, they're letting him go in this area, and there just happens to be, 10 other Sasquatch all of a sudden.
Well, I didn't find it that weird, because A, that's where they found him to begin with. So you gotta think, unless they're nomadic, there's gonna be
I didn't think that's where they found him to begin with.
You think they brought him back to a place that they didn't find, where they didn't find him?
Well, yeah, because the guy...
Sacagawea. Sacagawatch?
Yeah. I know a place
Saskatchewan?
Let him go.
I have to go. Saskatchewan?
Saskatchewan! They didn't take him back to
in Canada they live in Saskatchewan. Oh shit, you're right. I don't know.
They took him somewhere else.
You're right, I forgot about that.
Stop.
Well, I just assume that there's a lot of Sasquatch in the... I don't know.
I don't know. All of a sudden his family knew exactly where he was going to be.
That wasn't his family,
Well, maybe it was.
Well, that's the funny thing. When I was a kid, I thought it was. Yeah, you know when you have a vegetable party and everyone brings a vegetable?
Random other Sasquatch.
Is it Sasquatch? Of course you don't, because there's Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Bang, like there's two moves.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch?
Bringing it back.
Sasquatch.
Passamaquoddy.
Satchmo.
Oh my god.
What's the fucking thing we learned about in school? The guy. Number 2. I'm number 1. You just Thanksgiving. Squanto. Remember Squanto?
It's a wonder nobody
Am I
listens.
making fun of a Native American name? I feel wicked bad now. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, actually. That's not funny.
You're awful.
So, Harry and the Hendersons. What do we... Oh, so quantum mechanics. I thought was really cool. Quantum physics. Call me a big sap and sentimental, but I really liked the ending. I liked that even the bad guy became a good guy and he realized, hey, killing Sasquatch is stupid.
Yeah. That's a dumb idea.
Oh man, the Sasquatch was amazing. I couldn't picture them doing a better job with a CGI creature. I read apparently Rick Baker, I shouldn't be at all surprised that he's the one that designed that. Apparently said that's his favorite creation.
Really?
Yeah, it was just so good. So much facial expression.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
It never looked like a guy in a suit. Maybe because they specifically designed it to look sort of like a missing link man. Like, well, I mean, I know that's what Bigfoot's supposed to be.
Right.
But, I mean, it was just done very well. You know, it just looked real.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I mean, as real as could look, whatever. Did you notice there is one shot in the movie where he, I think it might be near the end or whatever, when he's running through the woods, they specifically made it look like that famous shot of Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know what else to say.
So, and of course, John Lithgow and his, over-the-topness.
Yes.
Oh, man, that was kind of heartbreaking, actually, when he's trying to get him to, run.
Oh, he punches him in the face?
He punches him in the face and tells him he doesn't want him. Oh, man. Ugh. I totally forgot all about that, and then it happened, and I was like, oh, wow.
Like, wow. Why, John Lithgow? Why?
Holy shit.
Even Harry was like, oh, no.
I know.
He was, feeling his face and everything. I was like, oh.
Oh.
I felt bad.
He was like, oh, get out. We don't want you anymore.
I can't believe that movie actually scared me at one point. Do you remember that? There was an actual jump scare.
Yeah.
At the beginning. When they had him on the roof and all of a sudden he comes...
Right.
Yeah.
You're like...
he, wakes up. Like, oh, shit.
Holy crap.
Oh, no, it's alive, even though I know that's the whole premise of the movie.
Right? Yeah. Dead Sasquatch is not dead.
Dead Sasquatch is not
because
dead.
Family friend.
Alive Sasquatch is alive. What? Because dead Sasquatch is not dead because family friend?
Becomes family friend.
Oh, I thought you said because family friend.
No, becomes family friend.
That should be one of those explain a film plot badly tweets. Like, dead Sasquatch is not dead, becomes family friend.
Yeah.
French guy and guy... famous French detective and guy from Cocoon become bromance.
Bromance, yeah.
Oh, man.
I did find it weird, though, that the French hunter dude kind of gave up so easily. Like, he was like, I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna kill him! I've been doing it I've been looking my whole life! I'm gonna kill him!
Because I don't think he ever saw before.
Oh my god, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh, okay, you're nice. I like you.
Well, yeah, because I don't think... Okay.
He went from, this high-strung, crazy...
Because he was thinking of Sasquatch as just another animal.
Yes.
It wasn't until he realized that he was, almost like a human.
But it was like an instantaneous resolution.
Would you have felt better if he had found out that Harry's mother and his mother had the same name? Would that have made you feel better?
Martha!
Harry, he's like, I'm going to kill the Sasquatch. And the Sasquatch is like, okay. Ruth, why did you say this name? Ruth is my mother's name. Okay, Sasquatch, I no kill you now, okay? We frown, mon ami.
Oh my god.
And then Sasquatch is like, friend. Harry, friend.
Harry
calls Squatch.
Yeah, Harry's an amalgamation of sloth and Ludo. Sludo.
Or would it be Loth? No, that's how people with a speech impediment describe that J.J. Abrams show. They're like, did you watch Loth last night?
Oh, wow.
Loth is my favorite foe.
You're just packing them all in. We got speech impediment jokes. We've got Native American jokes.
What about Native American people with speech impediments?
Oh my god.
Oh, were you expecting some sort of impression? No. I don't want to lose. I don't.
The two listeners that we have, we don't want to alienate.
You think you're funny, don't you?
I do.
You think you're funny, huh?
I do.
Heather?
You find me amusing sometimes.
Sometimes. Very sometimes.
Very sometimes.
Very some, not so much times.
Yeah.
Heavy on the some, light on the times. So, Harry and the Hendersons, Heather, does it hold up?
Does it hold up? Yeah. I think so.
It's an emphatic yes for me.
Yeah.
I remember it being a movie that I enjoyed, and I enjoyed it again.
Yeah.
I wasn't bored watching it. Oddly, I didn't have... Maybe it's because it was a PG movie and they didn't really have anywhere to go that would have felt like this, but I didn't feel watching it like, oh, those wacky 80s, I'll give them a pass. You know, there was nothing in that really, you know, there was no like...
when was this made?
87, 88, I think. I mean, there was none of like the... No, I think 87 because it was right after this that Kevin Michael Hall played Predator. So I think like 87. Okay. So, you know what I mean? There was none of the... everybody smokes in the house. Yeah. There was none of the like the gay jokes.
Yeah,
there was none of the
it wasn't super 80s.
Like light racial humor. Yeah, there was nothing like there was nothing that I had to say doesn't hold up because it's embarrassing now. Mm-hmm. In fact, I really liked the whole message that, you know, Harry was a pacifist.
Yep.
And like you said, a pescatarian, you know, which what the fuck though? I feel bad for fish. Why do fish get... He's like, oh, all life is sacred except for fish. Right. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I never understood that. Well, you know,
he's gotta eat something.
As Kurt Cobain said, it's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings. Yeah, but no, yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but but yes, I do feel that it holds up. Yeah, there wasn't anything watching it that I thought was too cheesy or cringy or anything like that. Yeah. It was fun. I actually loved the running gag about them fucking up their neighbor's pool. That was pretty funny.
Right?
I liked gross. That. Oh, I know, when he's taking out the giant hairball.
Oh, it's awful.
Like, oh, we need to wash him, and then the fucking pool's all gross. That was great. They fishing the bumper out of the pool. The pool's got the hair that they still don't know it's them. That was awesome. That and one thing I didn't remember watching it, even watching it, I wasn't like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that he like fucking just takes off and tears ass through the hills and shit and like runs into people. That was great.
I didn't remember that.
He sees that woman getting in the hot tub and he thinks the guy's cooking her or whatever. Yeah. That was awesome. Yeah, it was. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. Is it something I'd watch every day? No, but I mean, in terms of something from my past that lived up to how I remembered it, maybe because I didn't hold it in like the highest esteem or anything, but yeah,
right.
it definitely held up.
Yeah, I remember always liking it.
Yeah.
And I still like it now.
Yeah.
It definitely held up. So I concur. I thoroughly enjoy John Lithgow. He's great.
For some reason... That just reminded me. For some reason, watching it as a child, and even now, I just find the George Hen part really funny. I don't know why. Yeah. I just love it. He's like, George Hen.
George Hen. Hello, Mr. Hen. I saw you on the news.
I don't know. Oh, that was the other... I love that fucking part with the guy on the bike.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, no, he came out of nowhere... And you were so chicken shit that you fell over, you broke your arm, and you were afraid to tell anyone the truth. Didn't you? Yes! Yes, I did! That's what happened. That's great.
Yeah, on live TV. And they're like, how do you know this? Were you witness? No.
No, I just...
I just kind of guessed because this guy looks like a fucking tool.
This guy looks like...
in his fucking, spandex.
Yeah, who rides bikes that's over 10? No one but fucking hippies and Lance Armstrong.
I don't even think he rides anymore. Nobody will sponsor him.
No, that's true. No.
No more bike riding for Lance.
Oh, man. I guess he's not going to be living strong anymore.
Nope. No, I still think live strong is a thing, though.
Well, not for him.
No.
He lost it all. His balls, show crow, his titles, his will to live, just all gone. Anyways, what a depressing... Okay, so, did we agree next week it's going to be,
Next week we're going to do Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster.
Pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greystoke? Legend of Tarzan?
I hate you.
One of these days I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about is the fucking Highlanders in it. Christopher Lambert.
Oh my god.
For years I pronounced it Christopher Lambert, only to find out that it's Lambert. Because he's apparently the fucking Frenchy Canadian balls or whatever. I don't know. All I know is he was great as Raiden.
Okay.
Christopher Lambert. There can be only one Lambert. Because he was the Highlander.
Good God.
Christopher Lambert is the Highlander. Okay.
So Punky Brewster, guys, is what we're doing.
Punky Brewster.
Yeah. It does not have
does not contain Christopher Lambert. Because it is not another Highlander movie.
No, Punky Brewster is not another Highlander movie. Thank you for clarifying that. Thank you.
Dear God, I wish that Punky Brewster was a Highlander movie.
Highlander 3, Punky Brewster.
No, Highlander 3 was The Quickening.
Oh,
no,
whatever.
I'm sorry, Highlander 2 was The Quickening.
That's right,
there are Highlander 3 called? Oh, no, there's like 5, I think, theatrical ones, yeah. Highlander 3 was the one that had Mario Van Peebles in it, right?
I never saw the movies.
Well, 3, I think, is the first movie that had Adrian Paul in it. That's the name of the dude from the show, right? And it was called... I can't remember what the fuck it was called.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it had Mario Van Peebles in it. I know that.
Peebles.
Van Peebles. That's a real guy. You don't know who that is? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Peebles and Bam Bam. And with that, we'll see you next week. Good night.
Good night, folks. Bleep, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks.
Wow.
The Sasquatch. Fact or fiction?
Those big hairy monsters are real, Trey. Look at that thing. What person ever moved like that in the history of people?
The Sasquatch.
Fuck.
It is nocturnal by nature, so logically there would be relatively few sightings. Yet, there have been literally hundreds of sightings all across North America for generations now. Can all these people be wrong? It's unlikely. As if this wasn't enough to challenge you.
Trevor, stop fucking calling me. I got no dope. Oh, hey, Buzz, man, are you watching this documentary of Saskatchewans?
It's Sam Squams, Ricky, and there's one right outside my fucking door right now. He's trying to get into my shed.
Holy shit, Bubbles, I see him. Don't scare him, this fucker's worth a lot of money. You got the cocksucker, Bubbles.
Fucking give it to the bastard! Jesus, he took my bag. He took my... Crack him, Ricky. See how big his feet are. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, fuck, he can talk, Bubbles.
Oh my God, Ricky, that's because he is Julian. Julian.
Oh, fuck, man, you okay?
Oh my fuck, boys, what if it's a Sam Squams? It could be.
They don't exist, Bubbles.
Julian, you try telling that to all the people that got eaten by them. Dirty bastards.